on, Karen, don't give up. Yep, guess Karen's giving up again. Oh, Leghorn. Oh, Leghorn, yeah. He'll come over here and try to get me now. But I have gotten smart. And I come over here behind the big rooster. Over here. And yeah, he goes on his merry way. Oh, good morning, everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And as you can see, Mr. aka Karen had Leghorn had squared off this morning. We got a good heavy rain yesterday, and here his little tail comes again. I had to move over here slowly by the other rooster, like on his hand, and he'll leave me alone. But I brought some of the spent hay out of the goat's pen throughout here. I've been making this compost pile, and the chickens are scratching around it, but I really want them to get up in it and scratch it. And here he comes. Big rooster's behind him. Woo! Right here, live action. Live action, big boy, live action. But they're supposed to be getting up inside of it and scratching it down, so yeah. Maybe they'll catch on, maybe they won't. I've already cleaned up their pen, put them clean. Pine shavings got to come and do water. Cleaned all this. They're spent. I'm going to put my rakes back here so maybe he won't come attack me, because he's sneaking. See? He's sneaking. Oh, gotcha! Oh, gotcha. Didn't count on that one, did you, big boy? Oh, he ain't giving up. He ain't giving up, but I'm done. I'm done over here, so he'll keep trying to sneak up on me, but I'm going out. I done cleaned up everything over here. Got some more water in my rain catchment. I use that of the plain water to help water the plants instead of, using what's in the IBC tote. There's Maggie. Already, I gotta pick up a few piles in the goat's pen, but for the main part, I've already, as you can tell, cleaned and raked. And actually, it's okay, Gracie. Let me see if I can zoom in, because I don't want to go in right now. Put clean pine shavings in there for the babies, because they sleep in there, help control the flies. And they're over here somewhere. I don't know. They were playing. Oh, they're inside. Oh, they done. Let's walk in. They done found out that they got clean pine shavings. They were over playing in the other pen. There's that Gracie. There's little boy. Where's your sister? Oh, laying down. But look, first thing to do is come poop everything up. Hey, you gonna say hi to the people? Oh no, you want to come and climb up on me. I know what you want to do. You want to say hi to the people, little boy? Dutton and Faith and Miss Gracie. But yeah, put them down to help control some of the flies. I'm going to start putting a little bit of garlic in Miss Gracie's feed to help control the flies. And yeah, I've got, I think, a little pile there, a little bitty pile there. I've got a little girl underneath my feet. And then a little pile there. And I'll just throw that out there. Yeah, we got a lot of rain in a short period of time. The weather yesterday never got bad, which I was watching the radar when I could, because the cell signal kept going in and out, and I used my phone for my hotspot for everything, up in the trailer, for my video, and for everything. So I'm gonna leave them alone for a while. They've got feed in 2 different places. I made sure I put some for the babies too. Junior's down here saying good morning. We've already taken care of the littles inside. Somehow the I bought that Premier One heat lamp, and I must have not have fastened the cover on it good enough when I first. I'm gonna open this up because it's already hot. As y'all can see, I put a board there because I walked in and there was a big old rain puddle, and I'm gonna have to do something with that because it's getting lopsided. But there was a big old puddle up there, you know, holding, and I was like, oh, we need to fix that. So this is probably from the wind blowing, making it move. I tried to put it up by one of the seams, but it left too many gaps, so I'll fix that. But littles have been cleaned out, watered, gave them feed, got the lamp fixed. Yeah, the white cover. I'm gonna sit down for a minute because it's a little warm in here and I'm a little hot already. But yeah, I mix up them a gallon jug of water, and I put that vitamins and electrolytes. They really don't need it at this age, but I figure since little, and that's Junior's tapping my hand. Let me see if I can zoom in on. That's him or her. That's little right there. There we go. And that baby's growing. Not quite catching up with the other one, but catching up. But anyway, I put the vitamins and electrolytes in their water just to give them, especially when he's little like that, a lot more. The bigger birds are using the little bar up there that holds the tray when you have a nesting box as a roost, which is a good thing. There was 3 of them on there. Today, I may try to get some of this pot and soil put into this green stalk. I've got to take a bag of the succulent pot and soil up to my sister because I'm not going to be planting any more cactuses until I get something built, because all those cactuses I planted up there on the hill in my cactus garden, yeah, they all died. Except I think one very, very tiny agave, and then my sedum that I've showed y'all in previous videos. So I'm not going to plant them anywhere I can't put them in a container and make easy covering them up when it gets real cold. But everything in here is doing really good. There's all of our strawberries. I think it averaged, it was 6 plants for $5.99, so right under $1 a plant, and they look real good and healthy. The first tray that I picked up looked good, but this one looks so much better. So I really kind of need to go ahead and get them planted, which I may plant some of these in the bottom trays because you can do that. And then there's some of the herbs coming through. I don't see anything on that one yet. I do see it on that one. No basil on that. Peppers are coming to life. So there's still a little bit of the peppermint and oregano trying to grow over there, just not being real successful. I'm just going to direct seed it into those flower beds, those planters that I got, but I'm going to have to drill holes in them. I saw that, and I think I'm overwatered these tomato plants. They're the only ones that have any yellowish leaves, but look, they're the ones who blooms. So, and you see how the blooms are. I think they're all the cherry tomatoes. I know that one is not. That's a big 4th of, I think they call it a 4th of July. And then still making more sugar snap peas. Them things are so good. Just, yeah, I maybe put some of them in a planter, and just like I did these, and get some more of these garden stakes, and, you know, maybe plant 9 plants, 1, 2, 3, section 3 plants, and put them in one of the ends of the planters with the herbs just to have some more sugar snap peas, because those things are so good. And I tried so hard to get those things to grow, and they'd only get about 2 inches and kind of die. So I don't know what was going on outside that's not what that's going on in here. These potato plants are doing good. Look at the squash that I transplanted. They're doing real good. Got some tomatoes up in the middle of them. These will come over, and I'll just allow them to grow along the floor. Still need to get some potting soil in here. I'll probably put some peppers in here, just so I have some in the ground. But yeah, started feeding the goats the organic goat pellets, alfalfa pellets. I still have some of the all stock pellets and corn. Just that was, got that for Charlotte, but I still mix a little bit of it in with the organic pellets. What Gracie don't eat, I'll throw to the chickens and let them scratch. And look, I still have my grow lights on. I did order some more grow lights, so I'll probably be rearranging the lights. I got to get online and order me another cover, and I really don't want to pull this cover off until those babies have more feathers. It shouldn't be that hard, because I don't know, I'm looking on the inside and I think that's the one that we pulled to the inside. So I'll figure it out. I may just buy a big one to cover the whole daggum thing up again, take the wiggle wire out of the thing, and except for the front. I don't want to have to redo the front. The back, as you know, is not really done. It's just there, which has been working perfect, because I can roll it up and get wind coming in, and I've got it where I can secure it with some old hoe handles to keep it shut. But it's been working perfectly. And I need to clean up this mess, because I came in here to take care of them. Got Gracie's feed, went out there, took care of her. I want to move this up just a little bit further and over just a little bit, because me and Brooke moved all that lumber out of here yesterday. We went into the building over there, and rearranged stuff, because I've got a deep freeze that I got from the neighbors, table saw, and a toolbox, and a shelf, which the shelf will probably be left outside for a while, and eventually a couch, stuff that I'll need when I get my place. And she took care of me, and I took care of her, and helping each other up, and that's what it's all about. And one thing you might have seen them in the video I showed you, the little trees over here, but my flowers over here are blooming. And as I was telling my sister, they're almost like a primrose, and I didn't think I planted primroses. I mean, they're supposed to open up in the nighttime. These have been opening up well, it may be because they're in the shade. Maybe when it starts shading, but they close, as you can see, these close, and they open up. I had some huge ones in Virginia, and when they start growing up, I mean, they reseed themselves, and when they start coming up, they look like a weed. So one of my friends in Amelia had given me some of hers out of her flower bed, and I love them, because they're just, I mean, they come back every year. And I've got that one in a pot, but eventually I'll plant it. My lilacs are getting leaves on them. I can't remember, I think it was, let me see, oh yeah, it's this one. Look at that peony. Peony coming up. Got it in a little greenhouse effect, so it's halfway protected. And it's kind of funny with the way the winds has got up. There's one in here. Let's see if it's come up. No, not seeing it. And then, let me get that down there. And then there's one And I don't know. It was doing real good, and then it kind of looked like it petered out. I don't know if we got it in a place where it's getting too much water, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. I may leave it uncovered and for a while and see. Lilac tomatoes. I'm probably going to move this and put the green stalk here. So, because once that gets loaded, it's like 150 pounds. The fig trees and the Xoxo are doing wonderful. They love the rainwater. These guys over here, I see another leaf that has came out on here, and I'd almost given up on these guys. And another leaf, Junior's going to get in the way, coming out in these. These I don't know about yet. Junior, move away from the trees. And I don't know about those. So, rainwater, I call God's water, has just a little bit something better in it than we can give it. So I decided to bring them out and get them in the sunshine and get them in the rain. Anyway, I've chit-chatted enough. I went back and I think I uploaded 3 videos. It was Friday's video, Saturday's video, and Sunday's video. And Saturday and Sunday on Brooks Park was a very sad, sad day. I had pretty much resolved my emotions. I kind of, things, I mean, we got the goats loaded fine yesterday, but Charlotte, poor Charlotte, she got stressed. We had to get her calmed down 2 or 3 times. I had to spray her down so she wouldn't overheat, and just, when you don't have actual corrals to load them up in, it makes it stressful on you and them. And it's funny because I took my electric fence and had made, like a corral right to the gate, and then the orange stuff on this side, and when they got dropped off, it wasn't no problem. Goats, and my sister was walking behind the pig, and every one of us, just walked right into the pen. But yesterday, poor Charlotte Pig was not wanting to get on that trailer. I appreciated all the hard work she did. We loved her. Y'all know we loved her. And we're going to miss her. But we probably haven't given up on pigs. It probably will be a little bit later. And we'll get some that maybe don't root up so bad, but root. I think my son has some Mangalisa. But we may try them. But the first thing we're going to do is try to find some baby calves, maybe 2, and then look for another billy. I think the billy will be easy if we can find a decent one at the sale, depending on how old it is. And it doesn't have to be breeding age, because we'll wait for the little girl to get breeding age before we let them breed. But look, can you see that line? Let me see. We got okra coming up, guys. I'm zooming in. I don't know if you can see it. There's some. There's some coming up there by that cup, right in to the right of it. And then right down here, these started coming up first. And then there's a couple of the redwoods. Oh no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the red. Zing orange, and then there's a few of the Clemson coming up. And like I told y'all, that's the only one I think, well, I planted them in these, and we did real good with these. Heavy hitter, can't remember that one. Clemson, Zing orange. Anyway, she did take all the leaves off my tree when she pulled everything down, but these trees are good. It's still good. She didn't uproot it or anything like that. It'll be fine. And yeah, you can see. Whoop, let me unzoom. Apologies. But you can see that how I've got the fence, and it goes way back there around the tree, and it's straight back up. And probably next week, well, depending on how Gracie is, as far as the babies, it'll probably be next week before I let them out there. But her, if she wants to go out there before then, we will. It's a beautiful day. We're supposed to have more thunderstorms. I put on one of the last videos to watch Ryan Hall, y'all. I mean, they've been covering these storms, all those storms that hit in Arkansas around Little Rock. They had them all covered, storm chasers on the ground. Matter of fact, the gentleman that cuts my trees, that's doing all my thinning of my sweet gums and stuff, and I walked around there yesterday, but I didn't take the camera. I'll do it once we get it cleaned up, because I walked in there where he had the fire. But I digress again. He actually works for one of the electric companies, and he was planning on coming over yesterday, but he decided that he would go with the company and take over to Little Rock, Arkansas, and help those folks get their power reestablished. Prayers go out to everybody that's in tornado path. Those outbreaks, I think last week, had like 60 fatalities, a lot of property damage, and I just pray every time that we get bad weather that it stays away from us. And thank goodness, I mean, you can see kind of how the land slopes, but even though the travel trailer is up on a hill, it's still lower than my mother's property, so we're kind of protected in a sense. But I know if one was to come through here, it'd be demolished. So prayers for those that have suffered loss, whether it be material or family, and go out and have a good day. Got my wagon out. Yeah, I'll make a video on that. Maybe when we start moving some of the stuff in, I may get the leaf blower in there and clean it out. But yeah, that'll be another video. And y'all have a good day. If you like the content, please give us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, and share it. I've never told y'all to share our videos. If you like it, really like it, and you know somebody might be interested in, share it. And if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, please come over and subscribe. There goes Maggie checking on the chickens, and hit the notification bell, so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And putting a shout out to my son's channel, SimplePastures. He's really made some nice videos. One, he got his chicks for the brooder. He raises both meat birds and laying hens. Laying hens for the family, meat birds he raises, and they provide for the community. And then cutting some trees, falling some trees. He's got a big old chainsaw. I was like, dang, I wish he was here. He mills his own lumber. He was working on a beam, and he's milling his lumber to build a new goat shelter. That's what he's clearing that land for in that video, and he's going to be milling lumber to build a shelter. Anyway, yeah, go check him out. Simple Pastures. And y'all, again, go out and get in the sunshine. I've got irises blooming up there. A lot more irises blooming up there. I love spring. And then summer, but summer gets too hot. All right, y'all have a good day. We appreciate you.